Welcome back. I'm Paulami Saha and we're coming live to you from outside Abhishek Banerjee's residence. This is battleground Bengal and a big political showdown has been brewing over here on ground. The CBI has finished questioning and drilling Mrs. Abhishek Banerjee. Rujira Banerjee was questioned by the CBI over 1.5 hours in connection with the alleged coal smuggling case. The CBI team reached Abhishek Banerjee's residence at 11:38 this morning and wound up their probe at 1:11 p.m. this afternoon. But ahead of the grilling, Mamata Banerjee visited her nephew's house to show her support to her nephew and his wife. She stayed at the house for a few minutes, came out with her grandniece and then left alone. Yesterday, the probe agency, the CBI, had grilled Abhishek Banerjee's sister-in-law, Mamata, in the same case for 3 hours. CBI sources say that Rujira's name cropped up after some material found during the raids hinting at her alleged involvement. Now, what are the possible questions that the CBI could have asked Mrs. Rujira Banerjee? Let's take a look at those possible questions that they could have asked her. Now, the first question that's possible that they could have asked her: what is your relationship with the alleged mastermind of this coal smuggling case, Anuj Manji? Why have you sent money to Anup Manji's account? That is the second question. Anup Manji is also known as Lala. The third question: how often did Anup Manji send money to you? The fourth question that's likely that the CBI could have asked is: what is the nature of business of your companies? The fifth question: explain the sudden rise in your company's turnover. Now, this is on the basis of sources within the Central Bureau of Investigation that we've been speaking to. My colleague Suryagni Roy is now joining me live from outside Abhishek Banerjee's residence at the moment. Suryagni, the CBI team has left from the residence of Mrs. Banerjee. Do we have any sort of inputs as of yet as to what possibly they could have asked her? Did Mrs. Banerjee cooperate with the agency?
Well, the cooperation has been, if you just look back at the letter that Rujira Banerjee had written to the CBI yesterday, it mentioned that, she will cooperate, and that is the reason why she had given the CBI a stipulated time from 11 to 3 to come down to their residence that is just behind us and question her. And the questioning took place for almost 1.5 hours. Now, if you compare it to the questioning of Menaka Gambhir, who is the sister of Rujira that happened yesterday, that was of almost 3 hours plus. Now, if you look at the time comparison, what we can understand from the questioning is that the questioning of Rujira might have been, pretty quick, and somewhere the answers that she gave might have, been satisfied with the agency, or else they could have stayed till 3 p.m. But however, they came at the stipulated time but left pretty early. Usually we have seen when the CBI arrives to question people, or let's say some important personality, the questioning happens for a long time. Secondly, and most importantly, what we still, we are, talking about is whether or not Rujira is being seen as a witness in this entire investigation or not, because the CBI officially has not stated whether Rujira is being seen as a witness or as an accused. Back to you, Paulami.
Right, Suryagni, thank you so much for bringing us all of those details. Now, the CBI is claiming that Rujira Banerjee could be linked to money laundering as far as the coal smuggling case is concerned. Of course, the Mamata government has in fact challenged the CBI and its jurisdiction in probing this matter altogether. Amid the heat, I beg your pardon, over Mamata Banerjee's family in the coal smuggling case, the Mamata government has told the Supreme Court of India that the CBI has no jurisdiction to probe the coal smuggling case. Mamata Banerjee has in fact made the submission in the Supreme Court after a plea filed by main accused Anup Manji, who sought relief from punitive action. The Mamata Banerjee-led government in fact has cited that it had withdrawn consent to a CBI probe into the coal scam 2 years ago. The court agreed to hear the plea on March 31st, but has declined to give relief to Manjee from being arrested by the CBI. The probe agency, meanwhile, says that it has found large-scale corruption in coal mining and transport. It is probing Mamata's nephew Abhishek's wife Rujira and her sister Menika. The CBI claims that it has found evidence of large amount of undeclared deposits and withdrawals from their bank accounts. Now, what is Rujira's link to these Thai bank accounts that the CBI is talking about? What are her links to Thailand? I'll ask my colleague Akshita Nandagopal to break it down.
Here's what is the controversy. Rujira was in fact born in Thailand. She was born in Thailand but resided in Delhi at Rajouri Garden later. Now, the entire controversy has come up because in 2019 it was revealed that she was a Thai national. But then in her passport, it is revealed that she got a PAN card without mentioning that she had Thai citizenship, and she managed to get that PAN card. And besides that also, she's mentioned in her official documents a citizenship as Indian. This is where a big question mark has come up. There have been several discrepancies also that have come to light with regards to her father's name on her PIO card as well as her OCI card. That's a person of Indian origin card and her overseas citizenship card as well. So all of this has also led to the spotlight being on Rujira and this entire controversy, not just over the coal scam, but also over her citizenship.
That's all we could pack for you in this bulletin. Stay tuned to India Today News and Updates. We'll continue on the other side of this break.
Hello everyone, this is Rahul Kamal here. Hope you enjoyed this video. For the latest news and analysis, like and subscribe the India Today YouTube channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated.